What if I told you that everything you are chasing is running away from you for a reason? What if success isn't lost, but hiding, waiting for you to change? This is not a story about money. It's a story about meaning, and about the moment a man realized that climbing higher didn't make him feel alive. His name was Daniel. From the outside, his life looked perfect. A good job, respect, a calendar filled with meetings and goals. People called him successful. But every morning, when the alarm rang, Daniel felt the same heavy pressure in his chest. Not fear, not sadness, emptiness. He chased promotions like oxygen, worked longer hours, set bigger goals. Yet every achievement felt silent. No joy, no fulfillment, just the next thing to chase. At night, staring at the ceiling, he asked himself a question he never said out loud. Is this all life is? One evening, after another victory that meant nothing, Daniel sat alone in his apartment. City lights blinked outside the window like a mechanical heartbeat. He had everything he thought he wanted, and nothing he truly needed. That night, something inside him cracked. Not loudly, quietly. He didn't cry. He didn't scream. He just whispered, "I don't know why I'm doing this anymore." And for the first time in years, he listened to the silence that followed. The next day, Daniel didn't go to work. He walked without direction until he reached an old park at the edge of the city. There, on a worn wooden bench, sat an elderly man feeding birds. The man looked at Daniel and said calmly, "You look tired of winning." Daniel laughed bitterly and replied, "I don't even know what winning means anymore." The old man nodded. "Most people don't," he said. "They just run until they forget why they started." Then the man asked a question that stopped Daniel cold. "If success disappeared tomorrow, who would you still be?" No one had ever asked him that before. The old man continued, "You don't find meaning by chasing outcomes. You find it by becoming someone you respect when no one is watching." Those words hit harder than any failure Daniel had ever faced. That week, Daniel did something terrifying. He stepped back. Not from life, not from responsibility, but from the endless chase. He stopped measuring his days by results and started measuring them by honesty. He asked himself questions he had avoided for years. What do I actually care about? What am I afraid to admit I want? Who am I trying to impress? The answers weren't comfortable, but they were real. Daniel began volunteering, teaching others skills he once learned only to get ahead. Something unexpected happened. Helping others didn't drain him. It energized him. For the first time, effort felt meaningful. Time moved faster. His chest felt lighter. And he realized something powerful. Success without purpose feels like a prison. Purpose without success feels like freedom. Months passed. Daniel still worked, still set goals. But now, success had a different definition. Not applause, not status, alignment. His work reflected his values. His time reflected his priorities. And slowly, without chasing it, success returned. This time, it didn't feel empty. One day, Daniel returned to the park. The bench was empty. The old man was gone. But the lesson remained. You don't lose yourself because you fail. You lose yourself because you forget why you live. Success isn't about reaching the top. It's about knowing why you're climbing. So if you feel lost, burned out, or empty despite doing everything right, pause. Ask yourself the question most people avoid. Who am I becoming? Because the moment you choose meaning, success stops running away from you. If this story resonated with you, support it with a like. Subscribe for more stories about purpose and growth. And remember, you're not behind. You're waking up.